the past looked to the sky for science. The farmer of the future looks to the data for certainty. Innovation is the seed that turns hardship into the harvest. So, Jai Hind, everyone, and Jai Hind and good evening to everyone present here. A very warm welcome to day 13 of Society for Agricultural Advancement, Research, Training, and Human Innovation. Knowledge Revolution in Agriculture, Nurturing Technology and Innovation 2026, our 30-day National Agricultural Training Program on behalf of Agri SAARTHI team. It's my immense pleasure to welcome all the participants of our esteemed resource persons today. My name is Chatrisha and along with me Asa will be representing Agri SAARTHI team and guiding you throughout the session today. Before we proceed, I would like to extend warm Lohri wishes to everyone present here. May this auspicious festival brings prosperity, happiness, innovation, and new beginnings into your lives, just as innovation is lightening new paths in agriculture. Happy Lori to all. Before we formally proceed, it's my privilege to briefly acknowledge our esteemed resource persons for today. We are honored to have with us Dr. Anurag Saxena, sir, a senior agricultural scientist of national repute. With over 3 decades of distinguished experience in agronomy, dryland agriculture, and climate resilient farming systems, his extensive scientific expertise and leadership across premier ICAR institutes make him an exceptional guide for today's futuristic and technology driven topic. Now, I extend a warm and respectful welcome for our organizing director, Ajay Khazana sir, our chief secretary for Agri SAARTHI KRANTI 2026. Agri SAARTHI KRANTI is a brainchild of Ajay sir. He has envisioned the goal of revolutionizing agricultural education in India by creating a knowledge driven platform that seamlessly integrates science, sustainability, and innovation practical learning together. Through the initiatives like 30-day training program, AgriSardi continues to empower students, researchers, professionals for fostering future agricultural leadership knowledge. Before we move ahead, let us briefly reflect on yesterday's session. Yesterday, we have discussed the fundamentals of bread wheat, focusing on their origin, genomic composition, genetic characterization, and key breeding objectives. This session provides a strong scientific foundation which now enables us to progress towards advanced technology driven approaches to today's discussion. Building upon the foundations of yesterday's, now we move forward for the future of agriculture and animal husbandry. So, the topic for today is artificial intelligence and machine learning for smart decision support systems in agriculture and futuristic agriculture and animal husbandry. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are rapidly transforming agriculture by enabling precision farming, predictive analysis, and smart advisory systems. These technologies play a crucial role in improving the productivity, optimizing the resources, and ensuring sustainability in both agricultural and as well as animal husbandry. It is my proud privilege to introduce today's esteemed resource person, Dr. Anurag Saxena, sir, a highly accomplished agricultural scientist and an eminent authority in field of agronomy, dryland agriculture, and climate resilient farming systems. Dr. Anurag sir brings with him more than 3 decades of rich experience in agricultural research, teaching, and leadership. He is currently serving as a principal scientist and in charge for Forage Research and Management Center at the ICAR National Dairy of Research Institute, Karnal, Haryana, one of the premier institutions under the Indian Council of Agricultural Research. Dr. Saxena sir has excellent academic background. He has completed his bachelor's in agricultural and animal husbandry and master's from agronomy and PhD in agronomy from prestigious GB Pant University of Agriculture Technology, Patna, Patna Nagar, securing first division throughout his academic career, which is clearly reflecting his academical excellence and dedication towards the agriculture. His professional journey spans across several renowned ICAR institutes, including ICAR Central Arid Zone Research Institute, Jodhpur, Indian Institute of Pulse Research, and National Dairy Research Institute. He has also served principal scientist and head in charge at Regional Research Station, Ladakh, where he had made significant contributions to agriculture in cold, arid, and high altitude systems. Dr. Saxena sir areas specialization includes hot and cold arid agro ecosystem climate changes adaptation, where productivity, protected cultivation, tribal and farming systems, and sustainable forage production. His work has played a crucial role in strengthening climate resilient and resource efficient agricultural practices, which is highly relevant in present scenario of climate change. He has successfully led and managed several national and international research projects supported by esteemed funding agencies such as ICAR, International Center for Agricultural Research and Dryland Areas, and Department of Science and Technology, NAIP, and NICRA, and many more, contributing significantly to livelihood security, sustainable agriculture, and ecosystem resilience, particularly in arid and tribal regions. In recognition of his outstanding contribution, Dr. Saxena sir has been honored with several prestigious national and international awards, including Faraquddin Ali Ahmad Award, ICAR Outstanding Research Award in Tribal Farming Systems, and Lifetime Achievement Award. He has also served as an expert member in IUCN Commission of Ecosystem Management, reflecting this global engagement in sustainable ecosystem management. Dr. Saxena sir has impressive publication towards the numerous research papers, books, book chapters, and technical bulletins and popular articles. It is actively associated with various professional societies and editorial boards, strengthening the science policy, practice, and interface in agricultural system. We are indeed honored to have such an distinguished scientist with us today. I am confident that his vast experience and insights will greatly benefit our participants. On behalf of Agri SAARTHI team, I extend a very warm welcome to Dr. Anurag Saxena sir, and we look forward to enlightening and impactful session. Thank you, sir. Over to you. Please.
Thank you, Ajay. Thank you, Chatrisa, for giving my introduction to the students. My screen is seen by all.
Yeah,
Yes, sir,
yes,
it's
sir.
visible. You can make it
See,
to, yes, please.
yeah, see, agriculture, which is now in a transition mode. If we say like this, we are having different type of threats on our agricultural resources, like water shortages, weather and climate variations, and urbanization, industrialization, and excessive use of wild livestock. Most of our resources are deteriorating. And even though if we are increasing the application of fertilizers in the soil, but even though we are not getting the same nutrient use efficiency as we are used to get in earlier days. And moreover, our population in 2050, it may be 9.6 billion. That requires 70% more food with the same land resources and other agricultural resources. The solution is precision agriculture and application of AI or artificial intelligence. See, what we are doing today in agriculture, we are doing mechanical, hardware-oriented machineries, manual and on-site control we are doing with simple machines, and we are having unpredictable quality and quantity of agriculture produce. But in future or tomorrow, the agriculture will be information-based, software-oriented, and more of automatic and remote control machines, networked smart machines will be there and predictable in quantity and quantity. Means we are able to judge how much produce we are getting from the land. And this will be better for our policy planners, which are doing policy planning for us to have enough food for all as we are able to predict correctly. See, first is the precision agriculture. You might be knowing well than me then what is the precision agriculture. It is a data-driven management strategy. We are using spatial and temporal variability and guiding the site-specific decisions. Some of the area which are requiring less inputs, we are giving less input there, and which are requiring higher inputs, we are providing high inputs to have uniformity in our land or production in the uniformity scale. We are also doing the satellite farming, just like we are taking the satellite images for making the site-specific management. Then precision, I have divided into two parts: soft precision agriculture and the hard precision agriculture. Soft precision agriculture contains farmers' experience, intuitions, visuals, LCCs, SPAD meters. Data handling is minimal, and small and marginal farmers are there. In hard precision is advanced electronics, data generated, and the GPS, GIS, the remote sensing tools, decision support systems, variable rate technology, sensors, digital, automated large commercial farms will be seen by you persons in tomorrow's agriculture. And the concept, what is the concept of precision agriculture? Here, if we see, it is a traditional management. We are maintaining 10 to 100 acres of farm, dividing into 1/10 of 100-acre farm, means we are managing a big farms here. And we are also managing the variability. If variability is there, we can have good diversification of crops. But in the same piece of land, if we are growing the same crop, and variability deteriorates the quality and quantity of produce in the same field. Similarly, more efficient utilization of inputs to improve the resource use efficiency. This is our motto, and 4R principles of nutrient stewardship is there. Right source means which type of fertilizer we have to add in to the crops to get the higher yields at the right rate, how much we have to apply, and the when to apply at right time and the right place, where to apply. These 4R principle is governing in the precision agriculture. Similarly, it is a cycle like first we have to make the soil map, then crop condition map, soil condition maps we are maintaining through GIS, then the yield maps. And we are doing the data integration. We are putting in a model to crop and soil models. We will make a treatment maps, which is where we have to apply the nutrients in a different or variable quantity. Then we go for sowing through GPS enabled machines, fertilize through GPS management machines, and production is there. This is a simple cycle of this. If we see the step one, GPS based yield collection data we are doing, then we make a GIS map, and ultimately some soil mapping is there for nutrient application, irrigation application, and ultimately the harvesting the good yields. See, this is map of India where the position of precision agriculture in different states. See, 12.9 million hectare precision micro irrigation is there in the mostly widespread. Then 3 million farmers are connected with this precision agriculture. And medium to large farmers, progressive farmers, they are more adopting to this precision agriculture. And the high value commercial crop and horticulture crops are grown under these. Just because our farmers are working on a small holdings, it is very difficult to give planning to a large farm and even to a small farm, because some subsistence farming is going on. The farmer's need or family needs of farmer is always the prime objective of our agriculture in Indian agriculture. These are some precision agriculture tools: GPS, geopositioning system, geo information system, GIS, remote sensing, variable rate technologies, where we can give a variable rate of applicators and yield monitors. We can have the different leaf color charts through which we can judge the crop is requiring how much fertilizer we have to apply for getting higher yields. Then spat chlorophyll meter, depending on the color of the leaf or the chlorophyll content of the leaf, we can easily judge the precise application of fertilizers. Then green seeker, again the same thing, like spat chlorophyll meter. Then PUSA STFR, nutrient expert systems are available, and drones through which we are nowadays government is promoting the spraying of fertilizer and pesticides. Here we get 8 minutes time, we can spray a 1 acre land. It is very easy, cheap, because drones are available at a custom hiring centers. We can hire it on a small scale or a small farm. We can go for spraying, but it needs some precision, or we can say the refinement in the technology. Once the drone is hovering at a place, it disturbs the crop plants just because of air thrust. And again, laser land labelers, micro sprinklers, soil moisture meters, drip irrigation system, and crop sensors. These machines are available and the tools are available, and we have to adapt it for resource conservation and for sustainability of our land, resources, and for the better yields. Now comes the role of artificial intelligence. What is it, artificial intelligence? Just like our human body, we are having some intelligence, and we are converting our intelligence into artificial by algorithms given to a machine in a binary digit 1 0. We are making different softwares which is governing the working of a machine through different type of learning processes like deep learning and machine learning and artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence a bigger size or bigger platform. Machine learning is a part of artificial intelligence, and deep learning is again a part of machine learning. Machine learning is a technique which enables machines to mimic the human behavior, to work like a human in an unbiased manner. Because we humans are always biased somewhere. And ML is a subset of AI, artificial intelligence. It uses the statistical methods, and every time we are improving the machine working through adding different data, because we have to train the machine in an effective way to do work in a proper way. Then deep learning, subset of machine learning, it is just like a human brain. These are some intelligent agents. It is ability to interact with real world. Here, just like you can say like speech recognition, in Microsoft, they are giving speech recognition for typing and other things, understanding and synthesis, like ChatGPT, image understanding, and ability to take actions. All these components, when we add in a machine, then it is good for us. Then knowledge presentation, reasoning, and planning. Once we train the machine, we can model with the external world. The machine can interact with the external world by the given input. It is easy to solve the new problems, plans, and making decisions. And learning adaptations, as we are continuously learning, so as to machines are also learning every time. Every time you might have seen different updates are available for different softwares. It is just like that only. And internal models are always updated, just like baby learning from baby to adolescent to adult. Every time we are in a learning process. These are some challenges which can be addressed by AI, the self-learning capabilities to take decisions to accomplish objectives without human intervention. Once we train the machine, it can sense itself and give decisions or act accordingly. We can have a good quality produce and get quick to go to market strategy with AI powered solutions like e-marketplace, where we can integrate the mandi price list with the farmers. The farmer can give or take the decision to sell its produce or not, and at what time he has to sell. Then machine intelligence works as a bridge to enhance quality produce with less efforts and providing timely doorstep solution to the farmers to reap benefits in farming. These are some elements: machine learning, neural networks, evolutionary computation, then natural language processing, expert systems, computer vision, robotics, and speech interpretation. It is just a schematic diagram from the human brain to the machines. Because machine is working through sensors, because they are not having any intelligence, but we are providing our intelligence to the machines. See, one thing is computer algorithms we are providing, and it improves through experience and by use of data. Every time we are providing the new data to machine, and it improves its working. It is just like, for example, sensor-based technology at animal farms. The different data, which we are different type of data and the voluminous data. If we are training the machine with the voluminous data, then we can have a good AI machines because it requires a huge data. Machine learning is being used in email spams, malware filtering, just like when you are opening your Facebook or any Insta or like social media platforms or Google even. When you search for a commodity or some search is there, next time when you open this, first they will show the advertisement related to that search. It is just like a machine learning or AI. They have put AI in whatever the user is wishing to search. It itself is giving the output. Then online customer supports, search engines, result refining, and product identification at Amazon. Even in Amazon, once you search a commodity, it always show in the next time this type of you have searched earlier. Then the expert system. It is based on basically is a web-based systems, computer programs, where human expert is there, knowledge engineer, which is integrating the human knowledge to machine, creating the knowledge base, interface engines, and user interface. Because whatever the user is getting, it is through interface only. Because sometime the output by the interface may not be seen by you because it a lot of process involved in this, in the different type of calculations within the machine is going on, and we are getting the ultimate result by searching only. Then the computer vision. It is getting the information from the images or multidimensional data, and it solves the complex issues, the object detection, image processing. Just like nowadays, you might be knowing that Gemini, Perplexity, ChatGPT, once you put an image, it always gives you some output. Or even put your some keywords, it always writes about that part. But this system, I am doubting myself and our young generation that we are losing our thinking and writing process through this. Because young generation always put on ChatGPT or AI platform and gets output. And they are using that output only. But the process of thinking and writing, we are very weak, or we are becoming very weak in these things. Then image segments. Machine learning through algorithms, we can image segment, and image classification can be done through support vector machines. Then speech recognition, you all know that what you are speaking, the computer is typing, or through voice commands like Alexa and other thing, gadgets that are available, and fuzzy logic systems, degrees of truth rather than the true or false. It is Boolean logic a modern computer uses. Hello, hello. Huh? Now the robotics. It is a branch of AI comprising of mechanical, electric engineering, and computer science deals with design, manufacturing, operation, and use of robots. You might know there's a lot of home help robots are available. Even agriculture robots are available for weed control, plucking of ripened fruits, harvesting tools, and robots. Some movies are also there, which you can see and visualize yourself. And ANN, artificial neural networks, because these all terms are related to the machine learning and the AI. Being a agriculture students, we should not worry about these terms because it is a work of a computer scientist or algorithm developer or a software engineer. We have to show our concern, what we have, the knowledge we are having as agriculture scientists in agriculture. Because the computer scientists, they are not having the same knowledge. We have to integrate with the computer scientists to make a good platform to have a answerable or a good answer giving machine. Now this role of AI in agriculture, where the crop is there, different sensor is sensing the crop condition. It is the information given to a platform through software and data is generated. And data is analyzed through AI and decision is being taken by the machine. And machine is implementing through actuation process through a interface, user interface. It can be done through machine also and manually also. Because sometimes we want to have control over machines. Just like in flying a plane, the pilot, once it is taken off, the plane is taken off, it is given to the autopilot. The machine is flying the plane to a destination, and when the plane lands, the pilot takes the control of landing in the plane. These are applications in machine learning in agriculture, the crop yield predictions and price forecast. It means how much produce we are getting from farm or at a country level. And based on that production, we can predict the price. If production is less, prices will be higher. If production is more, prices will be lower. It is just like demand and supply game. Then agriculture robots for different operations like intelligent spraying, crop and soil health monitoring we can do through these apps, and disease diagnosis. Disease diagnosis is a major part for a far distant farmers. If a farmer is placed at a distant place from a research station or from an expert, this platform can give a good results because coming and going to a research farm or a research expert, it takes 1 and 2 days, and the incidence of disease vanish the crop in 1 or 2 days if we are not getting the proper guidance or control measures we are putting on the crops. This is simple model where yield data, weather data, soil data, and management data we are having. We can go either by machine learning or crop modeling things. Through crop modeling and machine learning, we can predict the yield, flowering prediction, biomass prediction, and stress conditions of water, nutrient, etc. This is one way of using the AI and the in the agriculture. Then Agri Robo. The Robo have sensors in cameras in for eyes, manipulators, control system, and effectors and the power supply. Because without power supply, it cannot work. The robo a good operation. Then seed sowing robots, we are working in a field. Then weed killing robots through laser or plucking and the harvesting robots. These all are available in our market, but nowadays it is very costly. In future, it may be less priced because they will be in mass production. Then intelligent spraying. The same thing, data acquisition through images, several thousands of images we have already put in the system at a different angle images, and we have trained the machine. Through this lesion of diseases, the machine identifies the problem and provides a solution to a farmer. Just like a Plantix app, you all might be knowing about the Plantix. You put a leaf of plant, and the Plantix identifies which plant is this. It is just like that only. It is visual identification of plants or the disease or insect lesions. The disease again system is the same disease diagnosis. This is non-image based, sensor based, image based, image analysis through AI with the camera, and it go through the computer machine learning and give the output. Intelligent network through networks, through sensors, we can have good thing. Or in the last, the human intelligence is always prevails over these AI systems. This is done through this steps. Field images taken from fields, put in the computer after cleaning the image, and feature extraction, which how this disease is seen through the computer vision. So sometimes whatever we are seeing through our eyes, the human eyes are not seeing the bad part in our environment. We are focused only on the targeted one. But the camera, it sees all the part of the viewfind. That way we have to identify the exact portion of the problem and train the machine accordingly. Then map features knowledge, then train model. These things conduct the image processing for cleaning, divide into sections to analyze and build knowledge for ML, segment into background, non-infected part and infected part cropped and sent for lab for diagnosis. This is our part for diagnosis. Then through this image system, what we can do, the crop readiness identification. The crop is harvesting stage or not, because the machine will give you unbiased decision. But once we visit our farm, we always in dilemma. Uh, should we go for today harvesting or tomorrow harvesting? This time machine visualizes or analyzes the weather conditions also, what will happen tomorrow in the weather. And accordingly, after analyzing, it gives the decision. We have to go today or tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, like that only. Similarly, disease detection, fuzzy logic based models are available with through support vector machines for forecasting disease incidence in based on the leaf wetness duration. It is simply the humidity of the atmosphere and the leaf wetness. It predicts the disease part. Fasal, a platform is already implemented in Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, and it is saving 50% of water, which is a precious input in our agriculture. Then down here, powdery mildew disease prediction of preventive spray in the vineyards of grapes. And being our agronomists, our prime objective is to optimize the agronomic inputs. How much, how to get higher yields with less input. Less input means providing less fertilizer, less irrigation water, and making our soil system sustainable for a longer generation, and customized recommendation for farm requirement, local conditions, and cropping history. These are the input which is considered for the making a optimizing the agronomic inputs. And accordingly, we can decrease the pesticide use through this computer vision and AI. Then monitoring the crop health also through drones, sensors, GPS systems. We can increase the resource use efficiency through irrigation water saving, fertilizer saving, and pesticide saving. Once we reduce the doses of pesticide fertilizer, we can have a quality food in our diet. But sometimes you might have heard the news that US government or Gulf countries have rejected our lot due to pesticide residues because we are using excessive fertilizer, excessive pesticides, which is not at all required. In that way, a farmer is spending more money on pesticide and fertilizer, but if we go on an optimized dose of fertilizer and pesticide, we can save or we can reduce our cost of cultivation and earn better profits. Early detection of infestation always is better option because timely control of disease and insects will give a bumper yields. Then supportive technologies which are promoting application in AI, that is UAV drones, remote sensing, image sensing, IoT-based sensors, biosensors and nano biosensors, and application of big data. Remote sensing, the best example is if we take the hyperspectral images from the ISRO. From these images, we can predict the crop is requiring irrigation and how much nutrient the crop is requiring. That can be predicted through these images only. And a lot of expenditure can be saved on frequent visiting to the farm. And like that, based on sitting in a room, we can predict the whole thing. See, this is one type of example I always put in our talk, how much water we can save. This should be told by the crop itself, not by the humans. Different sensors we are putting in the crop, it gives signals to the receiver and receiver operates the timer and the relay and pump starts if the moisture is less in the fields. It is just like this one example. The sensor put it here, it gives to the controller, then mobile phone to the user and operates through 9-volt battery to 20 volts and the pump is operated. Automatically it starts and closes once the irrigation is complete or water at a desired level. Then comes the internet-based things in agriculture. The idea is always to reduce the doses or make a sustainable system. Every technology is working for that only. And sometimes it may be different for different procedure can be followed. Here we can have the soil testing through sensors, remote sensing, airborne sensors, and satellite systems for soil testing. Huge data we are creating every day, and that is used for training our models and providing the strong insights to improve yields by cognitive IoT solutions through app-based systems. The monitoring soil moisture, temperatures, irrigation automations with sensors, drone-based surveys of the field. Suppose if fodder is there, which field is ready for harvesting today? So we can fly a drone. It gives picture that this part of field is ready for harvesting for today. This will be ready for tomorrow. Like that, we can straight away go for harvesting on that field only, rather than we visit all the farm to identify which part of the crop, which part of the farm is to be harvested for the potters. Then how we can use these things? Through edge nodes, gateways, apps. Most common things are apps, mobile apps, based on iOS or Android. Mostly the Android apps are more robust because iOS system is not allowing any app which is having some bugs or like that. But the security requirement is more in iOS system, but in Android it's very easy to upload an app. Or even the coding for Android app is easy. So this type of things we can do through apps and portals, web-based portals, soil reports we can generate, and sensor nodes we are putting in the soil. This thing, once we are able to make a program, then this will works automatically. The sensor sends data and automatically analyzes and giving the output. Then IoT in precision agriculture, which provides the possibility to do the right thing, right place, right time, right way. And the best way we can use in a fleet management of a herd, arable farming, large and small farmings, livestock monitoring, indoor farming, fish farming, forestry, storage monitoring, etc. These are some starters I have put here intentionally. The Plantix gives the crop advisory, crop in AgroStars. These are already in Google is Play Store or App Store. Supply chain technology, output marketing through Ninja Card, Way Cool, Dehat, Agri Biotech through Green Pod Labs, finance and insurance, Jack Kisan, Unnati like that, farm advisory platforms, Krishi 5, Farm Bees, input market linkage, Big Heart, Gramophone, allied sectors, Dudwala, Aqua Connects, and different integrated services, Innotera and Planta. How these are giving this crop management model, the ANN, robotic demeter, and fuzzy cognitive maps. These are using the giving the output in the prediction of crop yields. Then robotics demeter, they can harvest 40 acres of crop in a day. And fuzzy cognitive maps predict cotton yields and improve crop decision management. Most of the apps, they are crop based nowadays, but in some time later they may be multi-crop. First we have to choose the crop and we can have some output of that good suggestion from the app. Then disease management, CVS, then genetic algorithms, like these are working at very high speed in identifying the disease. Expert systems, web-based, as I told you earlier, then it is faster treatment as diseases are diagnosed faster and cost effective based on preventive approaches. Then weed management, different type of application of precision weed management, autonomous weeding, robots, robotic weed control, weed detection, removal in different crops, pepper, sugar beet, cotton, sugarcane, machine vision, through machine vision they are doing smart sprayers. Accuracy is 70 to 93% of these different machines. Then irrigation automation. Different algorithms are available, different technologies are available, and advantage is increasing efficiency, reducing the water application to the fields, prediction tackles like that, drip irrigation, optimization of water resources, because water is most precious commodity in our agriculture input. Now comes the cloud computing, the big data. See, once everybody is having laptop or mobile phone, the memory and the storage capacity is very limited. So seeing this condition, the big companies, they are providing cloud computing. They are cyberspace, which is available for computing space. We upload the data and do the analysis there and get the output in the our mobile phone or the laptop through emails or like downloading. One best example is the Google Cloud, where we can put our data as a storage system and computing power. We are having same thing on different cloud systems. Big data contains variety and increasing volume and velocity. At a faster rate, we are getting the data. What is the importance of this? It is important for making decision at an early stage. Through this, we can give prediction, yield predictions, fertilizer requirements. We can provide to farmers rainfall pattern. We can predict cattle behavior analysis. We can do tracking animal movements. This is always easier to do or making our humans very lazy in our different day-to-day work. It is one schematic diagram where we can have different type of systems, methods, remote sensing through GIS, through drone or the satellite. We can have different GIS softwares, QGIS, ArcGIS, other machines on a small scale, and on a large scale, we can go for Google Earth engines. Here, after this, we can measure the yield, monitor the percentages, nutrient balances, and water balances. And through this, we can have a good crop management. And this is through machine learning, data-driven decision support system, yield forecasting, price forecasting, and forecast anomalies. And for this anomaly, we can go for contingency crop planning. Another way is historical graded climate data. We can analyze or station data through this global emission scenarios like RCPs, modeling prediction, and again go for the same way. RCP component is now very much prevalent, RCP and the SSPs. RCP is representative concentration pathways. It is given by the IPCC. Because RCP 4.5 is a conservative one, which says in 2100 year, the CO2 concentration in atmosphere will be 450 ppm. Similarly, 8.5 RCP says in atmosphere 1200 ppm CO2 will be there. CO2 equivalent means the greenhouse gases like methane and other gases which are contributing to the global warming. Then another diagram through remote sensing, NDVI, SPAT, green seeker, LAI transpiration, we can measure and predict the yields through different grading of the farm data. Now it comes to the animal husbandry part, where we have different sensor nodes, data acquisition system, wireless communications, algorithms, and processing, and after the user interface. Sensor nodes, different color sensors, sensors, lameness sensors we are putting on a animal leg or muzzle or the neck like that. Through wireless system, Wi-Fi system, the data is being stored in the computer and goes to algorithm analysis and processing after that, after user interface and visualize. In this mastitis disease, bag of words, bow, and gradient boosted trees, GBTs, these two algorithms are working on somatic cell counts and electric conductivity of milk. Then lameness. The farmer in big dairies stands for a longer time, and lameness is a bigger problem in large dairies as compared to the grazing animals. The fog computing classification regression tree is cart like it measures the leg movement, neck movement, and through images and video data. Postpartum disease after delivery. What are the diseases occurring? Random forest algorithms, which depends on electrolysis, protein production, and the milk yields. The system is same: image acquisition, processing, segmentation, feature extraction, like that, of different cow, buffalo, sheep, goat, or livestock. Then comes the automatic milking machine. It is need of hour because most of the big dairy farms, they are not using our human interface in dairy farm productions. Milking is done automatically through milking machines. The cup is always put on the teats of the animal, and animal themselves come to the milking area. Once they feel that it is time for milking, they come to the milking area, and the cups, they are automatically put on the teats and milking is being done. And machine also identifies the color and impurities of the quality of milk. If it is in reddish in color, some blood is coming in the milk. They send the milk to a different compartment or container for testing or discarding the production. Then automatic robot feeder. It sends the how much fodder requirement or is required in the mangers. If manger is empty and animal is standing hungry, it itself distributes the fodder or cattle feed to the animals. Then this is the best part: cleaning machine, cleaning robots. Because in dairy sector, cleaning of dung or animal excreta, it is a hell of a job. It is done by the robots. It pushes and scraps tirelessly, easily, and long passage to ensure clean and slurry-free surfaces. Then comes a drone which can judge the crop condition, sprays, and it is effective in different type of activities like adaptive techniques, 10 times faster than us in decision making, less wastage of resources, 99% accuracy rate. Because as I was earlier telling you that just spraying for 1 acre, it takes only 8 minutes, and hardly 20 to 30 liters of water it sprays the pesticide in the whole acre farm. That way we require less quantity of pesticide, less quantity of water, and spraying effectively. Then again, drone can go for a hard management. Instead of going for manual vigilance, we can have a drone surveillance, and it can keep track of the cattle, capture the image of pasture areas where the grass is there or not. Should we go for grazing in that area, or we have to identify a newer area for grazing? And different companies like Triti, Robotics, Dronitech, Saga Defense, DJI Enterprises, Sunbirds, they are making initiative in commercial drones in India. Then is smart precision farming for enhancement. It always uses the physiological behavior, production indicators of individual animals for improving the management strategy. profitability of farm. Because use of PDF technologies, farmer is less dependent on human labor, and it supports in daily management, improve farm productivity. And moreover, the human labor is very less available in the dairy farms nowadays. And it monitors health and production also, and it giving the useful information in terms for improving the profit levels. This is lameness, walking activity. Here we have put the sensor. Once the animal is moving, it sense, otherwise it is considered as a lameness. Lameness always create problem for the animals or even human. We also, if we have put under a lock for a long hours in a room, you always get irritated. Like that only, animals are also like that only. Then feeding behavior. How much feed animal is taking? If he is ill, he will take less feed. And if he is normal, he will get normal consumption of food and feed. That way we can sense. Then one way of diagnosis that animal is sick. And sick animal leave the feeding place very early, but the normal animal stays back for a longer time. And short-term feeding behavior spells out that the animal is sick. We have to go for a veterinary doctor. Then the motion activity, the electronic collar, sensors, ear tags, pedometers, they always show the status of the animals. This recent time position, continuous monitoring of animal is required because animals are very costly nowadays. The crossbred animals, they can be purchased from 1 lakh to 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs, depending on the production milking capacity, 90 liters per milking per day, 70 liters, 50 liters, 10 liters. But our Indian average is only 10 to 12 liters per day. Then animal behavior. The detailed record of animal we are keeping, just like our vehicles, the service center is keeping the record of our vehicles, how much, yeah, which part has been replaced or like that. We are maintaining the record of animal health also. The head angles, head acceleration, leg acceleration, steps, swelling, jaw movements, biting, chewing, sound, weight. These are the parameters which we are recording continuously for the animals. Then the human pH. It is very important factor, human pH in digestion of a animal feed. Because the sensors measures pressure, motility, and the pH of that human. And it is reliable for human acidosis. It gives accurately and subacute ruminal acidosis. If human is become acidic, we have to go for a treatment. Then body temperature, simply if normal body temperature is more than that normal, then it is some feverish, some ailments in the animal is occurring. We have to go for treatment. Stress reduction means earlier we used to say that if his tail is in air, it is in heat. But nowadays, different testing machines are available. Even we can have pregnancy diagnosis through their saliva, just like pH strips. Take the saliva on the strip. If it is color is matching, then animal is pregnant. Otherwise, it is not. Stress reduction is more important for artificial insemination because in one go we are not successful in AI. but we have to take 1 or 2 AI sessions for making an animal pregnant. Because after pregnancy, after delivery of child, birth of newborn calves, the milking process starts. Then farm management, then nutrition, behavior, milking frequencies, and they can be sensed through different type of sensors placed on ears, tails, legs, necks, or any part of body. And these tracking devices are available in the Hardman, Smax Tech, MooCall, Smart Bows. They are available in the market. But everything is good, but now the challenge is what we are facing nowadays. Most of the farmers have limited literacy, and most the learned person or the new educated persons like educated youths, they are not preferring to go in agriculture or dairy sector. This is a drawback to our country. Lack of high-tech machines in learning solutions. Climate is always a challenge for us. Soil deterioration is there. Optimal use of water and other resources is required. Generic fertilizer use should be there. And farming exposed to uncertain weather conditions, pest presence. This is major challenge to a farmer. And when we go for a polyhouse cultivation or a capital intensive agriculture, they are also facing the same problem of pests and insects inside the polyhouse. And these polyhouses are heavy user of pesticides. And big data is required for machine learning. And this AI is mostly used in agronomic products like seeds, fertilizer, pesticides, rather than in-field precision solution. In near future, these things can be available in the fields also. See, this slide I kept intentionally that with the after post Green Revolution era, we are dependent on the heavy doses of fertilizer pesticides. What happens when we used high doses of pesticides or uses of pesticides? They vanish the honeybees, butterflies, which are the natural pollinators. Then what to do? Then we have made small fly robots. They will act as a pollinator, remotely controlled, small, just like a mosquito or a housefly. This type of robots are available, flying, and I have put one न्यूज़पेपर कटिंग कृत्रिम कीटों से बढ़ेगी फसल की पैदावार. Just this is because of pollination is required for some crops. And this cartoon, this is published in 1950s in Washington Post. The lady is going for a computer date and she is coming out with a robot. That was the vision of earlier scientists, which we are now visualizing it in our day-to-day life. Another, what you call controversy, it is a potential job takeover, the AI or the robots. We are growing laziness in our body, growing cost, priority arguments are always there, and robot relationship with us. It is one and the thing. If anybody have seen the Terminator series of movies of Arnold Schwarzenegger, which were released in 1980s decade, there are different type of robots they have developed, and after putting super robot, and they are destroying everything, even humans also, because sometime a ill-intentioned person can make a small virus and put it in the robot, and it will do the otherwise. Instead of giving the benefits, they are giving the losses. Why? Because in future, AI is really going to serve everywhere. For us, it is important to know and understand it because we may be interacting with on a day-to-day basis. And in the last, I always say artificial intelligence is no match for our human stupidity. Thank you for listening my talk. This is what I wanted to tell about you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It was really a visionary look where digital transformation of Indian agriculture has been seen here. Dr. Saxena sir, you have perfectly set the stage for how AI and machine learning will move from lab to the field. It's time to bring our participants into the conversation, and we are ready for the queries,
Yeah,
instructions. Those who are having questions, kindly raise your hand. When invited, please unmute yourself, turn on your camera, briefly introduce about yourself, and ask the query. Participants also may post their question in the chat box.
everybody has understood or they have not understood anything.
Uh, Definitely, they have understood, Doctor, and they are yet to ask the query. Really,
it,
it was
it
a
is a
great
new
session.
subject. Understanding is little bit difficult
Yes,
because basically, if agriculture students are there, they are not well versed with the computer language or computer terminology. But our part is to give the input to the computer scientist or a software developer. They will develop for us, and our job is to use that technology in an effective way. This is always my message to all persons because we are not well versed with the coding, decoding, algorithm development, and machine learning. That is it.
yes, Doctor. And actually, the future is of AI and ML only, like we are all
Ev-
aware about.
Everywhere AI is going on. I am writing since 2016 about AI, and one of my article which was published in a souvenir that is most quoted article in our system nowadays. 9 years back or 10 years back, that time it was a very new subject.
Great, great, sir. So that is why only like your vision is like very helpful, and you have developed a lot of systems for the farmers' help and for the students. So now we are getting the queries. We have the query from Yuvraj Singh, and his question is, Doctor, Saab, is there any harm of using artificial intelligence or machines on animals?
No, we are see we are putting sensors. Earlier also we used to put a sensor on a ear or like GPS tracking. It's the same way. Like, we are wearing the क्या कहते हैं कुंडल कुंडल पहनते हैं ना कान में उस टाइप
Yes,
से टैग लगा देते हैं उनके तो ट्रैक करता है सारा डेटा देता है हमको और साथ में उसके उसका सारा हम रिकॉर्ड मेंटेन कर पाते हैं और वेयर ही इज मूविंग और नॉट lameness like that and getting data at an early stage is always beneficial for us for making animals at a ease and the straightaway answer is there is no harm of using sensors in animals.
yes, sir. And actually, we are getting another query. Like, uh, this is Shivang Avasti, and his question is, we are using AI in poultry as well as in dairy, but still the farmers are small and marginal farmers are there. So how These type of farmers can use this advanced technology and improve the productivity.
See, this time, this technology in the, is at his childhood stage. We are developing or progressing day by day. This time, technology is costly, but once the mass production is there of these sensors, and if we are able to manufacture these in our country, because most of the sensors are imported one, and they are charging absurd prices. But for small farmers, they can go for a custom hiring centers. They can hire a machine for a time being and utilize that and again give back. There is no need to purchase all the machinery at his own. That is the purpose. That's why government is creating more custom hiring centers and giving loans for agriculture graduates to work for that. Bigger machines like combine harvesters, tractors, or laser labelers, the government is giving to loans for custom hiring centers to develop these things. That's why we can use these technology easily. And moreover, the small farmers, they are not able to utilize it because they are not well versed with this technology. जाएगा फायदे के लिए हो सकता है नुकसान करके बैठ जाए उसमें.
Yeah, that's all. Chatri sir, if you got some queries, please ask.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, we have a girl, a participant from, she has studying her graduation from Telangana. She is
Yeah.
Simmi Tanya. If anyone wants to pursue a study about GIS and AI machine learning as agricultural student, what is the roadmap? What college provide these courses for higher studies?
Because most of the AI is mostly studied in IITs, engineering institutes. But for us, we need a collaboration with these persons. As I earlier told you that our job is not to learn the AI or algorithm development. We have the vision about the crops, soil conditions, environment, and etc. And we have to place our demands to software developer. This type of software we need and how much data we can feed and which type of output we require. This type of collaboration, if we are able to do, then we can do wonders. Because nowadays we are working in isolation. The algorithm developer, they are working in their labs. Agriculture graduates, they are doing at their uh, labs, and there is no collaboration between among these two. Once the collaboration is being done, that will be beneficial for all. As such, for agriculture graduates, I do not recommend for go for AI development or machine learning. They go for improving knowledge about agriculture and the surroundings. What are the factors which are affecting the crop yields now and how to address these challenges in a better way. And through this, we can guide the developers to do this type of uh, softwares, this type of requirement we are having, then they will surely they will develop it. And
Yes, sir. Sir, she is asking, how can we initiate this collaboration? Simmi Tanya is asking the question.
she is doing graduation or post graduation.
Sir, she is doing her graduation.
No, I am very impressed with her because she is curious. Simply in your friend circle, the first target is friend circle. If somebody is studying in engineering side, like IITs, NITs, or engineering colleges, she can talk to them. And after that, you have to develop a project and discuss with the faculty of that NITs or engineering colleges through which, but before that, we should be clear enough what we want to collaborate. And my sincere advice, do not give all the knowledge to them because IPR issue is always there. They are smart enough, then you will be in nowhere, they will develop and everything they will sell it. Because this is my sincere advice to all agriculture graduates because we are very weak in collaboration. वो एक चीज पूछता है हम 10 चीज बता देते हैं उसको जबकि वो हमें कुछ नहीं बताते ये चीज देखें उसमें
एक ये लेक्चर भी रखा है डॉक्टर साहब बच्चों के लिए आईपीआर वाला ना बहुत जरूरी है चैत्री साहब प्लीज
Sir,
कंटिन्यू
we have another question from Shivani. She is doing her MSc from some university, sir. She did not mention it. In present situation, how can AI and precision agriculture technologies be made practical and useful at field level while addressing current challenges?
नहीं still I have said that it is applicable in fields. Just I have given one example of spectral images from ISRO or drones. Spectral camera, they are taking the images and we are predicting based on that image color and the soil condition, crop condition, the crop is requiring irrigation or not, when the irrigation will be required, how much nutrient we have to provide to the crop based on that image only. This is a part of AI, machine learning. We have made different color choices, color combinations with the images. The machine learning matches that image and give the solution. This is one way. Another is disease detection. Some different platforms or apps are available nowadays which are giving you disease identification as well as the solution. Right now, I am not remembering that exact app. It is different Cotton Institute, the CICR, ICR, DAC, they have developed several. Paddy based on for paddy, cotton, sugarcane, etc. It is crop based.
Sir, we have another question from Jyoti. She's in Uttarakhand. She's studying graduation. So, how can we use IoT in hydroponics and what aspect should we more focus on?
Hydroponics for what?
Sir, she have mentioned IoT in hydroponics, sir. So I'm not sure what she have mentioned properly.
See, the hydroponics unit runs on a controller, and that controller is controlled through remotely through our mobile phones because they're one in need of a motor that an aerator. Most of the hydroponic system is aerator is not working. Then we have to see the oxygen level, BODs, CODs, their sensors are there. We have to monitor the working of that sensors. And if it is working well, IoT is simply a connection between the hardware and our user interface device through mobile applications or Wi-Fi.
Sir, we have another question from Jyoti Ramola. She is studying in Barsar Pauri Garhwal, Uttarakhand. Her question is, what are the challenges of sensor calibration and maintenance in Indian farm conditions, and will AI and automation replace farm labor or redefine the roles? And she have another question also, sir. How realistic is fear of jobless due to AI in agriculture?
You should not worry about the job because if one way we are losing jobs, but in another way we are getting jobs. But in future, what I think that most of the skilled person will get job. Unskilled persons, they will lose job. Because most of the jobs are available nowadays in AIs, machines, and development of that machines, and even the technicians. which can use that machine in a better way. Because unskilled persons, for them, it is very difficult to operate a machine in a better way. And jobless, I can't say that everybody is having job, but it depends on the perks which we are getting. If somebody is getting more, somebody is getting less, but job is there. But even I always say that we should have excel in every field. Don't be a mediocre. Excel in one field only. That will do better. Otherwise, mediocre in every field, that will not work in future.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, we have another question from Bhupender. He is asking that how AI and other technology used in farm and farmhouse security from all type of risk.
All type of security from weather or animals, stray animals like that. Every simple one, fencing is available nowadays. Different, what you call battery operated fencing, which gives 9 volt, 12 volts jerk through electric volt. That this is better, good for stray animals entering in the farm. Rest of the weather conditions, different agro advisories are available. IMD is giving KVKs of different uh, stations. They are giving agro advisory. Based on that advisory, we have to plan our crop, develop a crop plan, or do the agriculture operations based on that advisories. Normally, we overlook the advisories and go for operations, and that creates sometimes very big problem. Suppose the IMD says tomorrow will be rain, but we overlooked. We have not harvested the crop, and then suddenly rain comes next day, the whole crop will go, and we are not getting the good price. And for safety purpose, for crop safety, I am talking about, not about human safety. Continuous power monitoring of data, that is more required, and continuous flow. If your device is not giving the proper signals to us, that is biggest challenge for us. And what you call calibration, it is much more required. And highly precise sensors, they are required for this type of high resolution images also. WhatsApp image नहीं चलती है.
Sir, there are few more questions left and there are two more people who have raised their hands. So with your due permission, can we continue?
Just give me 1 minute, I can take a sip of water.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Till that time, I request to all the participants. This is the most important topic, AI and ML in agriculture as well as in the animal husbandry. So you all are requested to ask your queries. And if anyone want to ask the queries, please raise your hand and turn on your camera and introduce and ask your query. Okay. And the other way to ask the query is you can send your basic details along with your query in the chat section so that our team can ask the queries on your behalf. Okay. So thank you for your cooperation and understanding. It is the very most important topic. Okay. So go ahead and ask your queries. Thank you. One more information to all of you. As the university coordinators are marking the attendance, please turn on your cameras. Thank you.
जी आप पूछिए सर.
Yes, sir.
I am here.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I am here now. You can put query.
Yes, sir. Sir, there is a participant called Sri Karini from Telangana. She's completing her graduation. She's asking, with the given condition of Indian agriculture, where maximum population of farmers are small and marginal, by when do you think that farmers will start completely depending upon AI or for farming activities?
Uh, See, what should I say for this? Uh, because once we are going for a subsistence farming or a small farm, then their AI is not working well because AI is more for a bigger farms. Because a small farm, keeping every sensor in a small farm, it is not justified. In that way, I'm not discouraging her, but sometime it may happen in future also because small sensors and cheap sensor will be available in future. But till date, it is very costly and it is in a primitive stage. Some time later, it will be advanced sensors with low prices will be available, and that can be done in small farms. And even if the farmer is going for a subsistence, then how can he afford? But definitely, the sensor-based agriculture will help a lot in small farm also. Where he has to make or a cooperative based. Means two or three farmers make a group and go for this. This is solution for small farms. Just like NTDB or this Amul, they are making a milk cooperatives and everybody is benefited.
Yes, sir. Sir, we have participants who have raised their hand. Ritish Kumar, kindly unmute yourself and ask your question.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My name is Ritesh Kumar. I am from Chaudhary Sarwan Kumar, Himachal Pradesh Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, studying in first year in GPP department. Sir,
PPT.
uh, all your PPTs were actually very much good, and the information you shared was too much helpful and much more advanced than we expected. Sir, actually, I'm from Bihar, and my question was that even AI and machine learning has advanced so much these days as compared to previous years. The technology which at most which farmers should use are not able to adopt that technology, and even the that cooperative societies as well as Atma Institute are not able to interact with farmers how much they should be. Even in my village, some farmers buy the combined harvester come thresher, but in few days it few 1.5 years it got मीन्स खराब हो गया, मीन्स काम करना बंद कर दिया।
Mhm.
तो जो उसके स्किल्ड बेस जो ठीक करने वाले होते हैं वो नहीं पहुंच पा रहे थे, मतलब वहाँ ठीक करने के लिए। तो अम, बहुत परेशानी हुआ, फिर वो उनको ट्रेडिशनल जो थ्रेसर वगैरह होता है उससे करना पड़ा और हार्वेस्टर अलग से चलाना पड़ा। तो क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। अगर ऐसा ही रहा और इतना ज़्यादा फ्रेगमेंटेड लैंड है, जैसा कि इंडिया में का सिचुएशन है, तो
हम्म।
क्या फार्मर्स अडॉप्ट कर पाएंगे ऐसा टेक्नोलॉजी को जो इतना महंगा है, और अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाएंगे तो?
देखो, ऐसा है कि अगर टेक्नोलॉजी फायदे वाली है तो फार्मर्स खुद ही अडॉप्ट करेंगे उसे। भाई, फार्मर को कोई जाके नहीं कहता कि ये वैरायटी लगाओ, आप ये लगाओ तो अच्छा मिलेगा। वो पड़ोस के किसान का खेत देखता है, उसमें ईल्ड अच्छी आती है तो नेचुरल वे में वो दूसरी वैरायटी लेके आता है। उसी टाइप से अगर टेक्नोलॉजी हमारी परफेक्ट है तो वंडर्स करेगी, नहीं तो नहीं करेगी। दूसरी बात जो आप कह रहे हो कि मैकेनिक नहीं मिल रहा आपको रिपेयर करने के लिए, तो ये तो हर बार होता है। सेंसर्स क्या होते हैं, यूज एंड थ्रो होते हैं ज्यादातर, कि आपको सेंसर चेंज ही करना है, ये नहीं है कि उसको रिपेयर करोगे। क्योंकि मदरबोर्ड जो होता है उसका इतना माइन्यूटली बनाया जाता है कि उसमें रिपेयर हो ही नहीं पाती। तो आपको तो यूज एंड थ्रो बिल्कुल सस्ता वाला सेंसर चाहिए, जो खराब हो गया तो फेंकने में दुख ना हो। इस काम के लिए क्या है कि अभी टेक्नोलॉजी थोड़ी बचपन में है, धीरे धीरे ये सस्ती होती जाएगी। मैं कई बार बोल चुका ये बात कि अभी शुरुआत है, थोड़े दिन में बढ़ेगी। हार्डवेयर जैसे कंबाइन हार्वेस्टर 1960s में हम देखते थे, उस टाइम जब बच्चे थे, तो ये जॉन डियर की कंबाइन आया करती थी यूएसए से। और स्टिल वी आर नॉट able to make a combine in our country. Just we are taking the prototype of US based machines and we are copying that. हमने अपना कोई इनोवेशन
यस।
करा ही नहीं उसमें। चाहे वो आपका डिस्क हैरो हो, चाहे डिस्प्लाव हो, कोई भी हो, सब चीज वहीं की तो चल रही है। तो उसमें
यस।
इनोवेशन हमें चाहिए कि हमारा इनोवेशन क्या है। हमारा इनोवेशन उसमें ये होना चाहिए कि आपको क्या चीज जरूरत है। जो जरूरत है वही तो आप लो, फालतू क्यों लेना है। सेंसर बेस आपको करनी क्यों है, एक दूसरे को दिखानी थोड़ी है। आपको अपने फायदे के लिए देखना है। और जैसे इस फ्रेगमेंटेड फार्म की बात करते हैं, तो सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप एक टर्म होती है, आपको एक्सटेंशन में पढ़ाई जाती है, इकोनॉमिक्स में पढ़ाई जाती है।
यस।
तो पांच छह ग्रुप बना के गांव के जो सिमिलर टाइप की क्रॉप लगा रहे हैं एक उस फार्म पे, अपने नियर बाई फार्म पे, वो मिलके कस्टम हायरिंग सेंटर से जाके मशीन ले सकते हैं। घंटे 2 घंटे के लिए हायर करके वापस कर दीजिए उसको। तो आपकी हायरिंग कभी कभी सस्ती पड़ती है कंपेयर टू खरीदने के। आपने ट्रैक्टर खरीद दिया, एक एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ, ट्रैक्टर खरीदा, साथ में इम्प्लीमेंट खरीदा। साल में 2-3 बार आप हैरो चलाओगे, बस इससे ज्यादा नहीं चलाओगे। तो इम्प्लीमेंट तो खड़ा खड़ा वैसे ही खराब हो जाएगा। ट्रैक्टर का भी है कि
यस।
आप हैरो चलाओगे, काट लाओगे, कभी इधर से उधर ट्रांसपोर्ट कर दोगे, तो वो भी उतना यूजफुल नहीं है। और अगर आप घंटे 2 घंटे या 1 दिन 2 दिन के लिए हायर कर लेते हो, तो उसका जो 8-9 लाख का ट्रैक्टर खरीदेंगे तो उसके जो इंटरेस्ट होता है, जो उसी से आप रन कर सकते हैं अपना फार्म इजीली। इसीलिए मैं कहता हूँ कि आप हर चीज खरीदने की कोशिश मत करो, कुछ चीज हायर करके काम चला लो। ये
ये
मेरा
सर, क्या
मतलब।
कस्टम
हम्म।
सर, क्या कस्टम हायरिंग सेंटर्स में जो वो मशीन प्रोवाइड करवाते हैं उसके साथ वो जो ऑपरेटर को भी देते हैं क्या, मतलब
हाँ, वो
स्किल्ड?
अपनी मशीन आपको छूने थोड़ी देगा, वो तो ऑपरेटर साथ भेजेगा।
यस।
जस्ट लाइक जेसीबी मशीन चलती है आपकी रोड्स पे, तो मशीन के साथ ऑपरेटर आता है।
यस सर। हमको एक इंसिडेंट याद आ गया कि मैं बस स्टैंड पे था पटना, वहाँ पे एक न्यू बस आया, फुल्ली मॉडर्न था वो। तो
हम्म।
वो जो वहाँ का लोकल ड्राइवर था वो ऑपरेट कर रहा था, कुछ थोड़ा बहुत सीख के, लेकिन थोड़ा ही दूर वो गया तो वो बंद हो गया बस। और उसको कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, पूरा कॉल करके भी पूछ रहा है, नहीं समझ पे आ रहा है। तो इससे पता चलता है ना कि एक स्किल्ड जो है उसमें पर्सन का कितना जरूरी पड़ता है
तो वही
किसी
तो
भी
मैं कह रहा हूँ कि
मॉडर्न।
आने वाले टाइम में स्किल्ड पर्सन विल गेट जॉब्स, अनस्किल्ड विल गो फॉर ए एग्रीकल्चर लेबर और डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ लेबर। दैट्स ऑल। तो इसके लिए कहता हूँ स्किल डेवलप करो अपने अंदर कोई सी भी, और वो भी एक्सलेंट स्टेज पे जाओ, तब फायदा है। मीडियोकर रहेंगे तो
हम्म,
कुछ नहीं होगा, क्योंकि
थैंक यू सर।
कट थ्रोट कंपटीशन है आजकल बहुत ज्यादा।
Thank you, sir. Sir, we have another question from Avani. She is studying in VEC SG UUHF Bursar University. She's completing her graduation. She's asking that I want to learn AI, but I don't know any platform. Could you suggest the platform where I can learn and give a model farm where we can visit the farm and ask any information like that, sir?
See, this is several online platforms are available to teach you AI. But again, always say in previous lectures also, there is no need to learn AI for agriculture persons. It is not your field. This is a field for computer coders or computer scientists or software engineers. You should excel in your field. What you want to do, what you wanted to be done by your collaborator. It is a combination of a collaboration between a computer engineer and agriculture scientist. This collaboration will be very fruitful if you are doing in a collaboration. Otherwise, both are working in isolation, it will not work.
Yes, sir. Sir, we have a participant who have raised his hand. Krishna Kumar Raghav, I guess. Kindly
Raghuvanshi,
unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
good evening.
Sir, my question ki, what impact and role does AI play in climate smart farming?
वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन, इंटेलिजेंट क्वेश्चन। इस क्वेश्चन का सबसे इजी वे मैं बताता हूँ आपको आंसर क्या है, कि एआई में आपने वेदर की मॉडलिंग करी पूरी, या क्लाइमेट की मॉडल करा। जिस हिसाब से आप देख रहे हैं कि आपके क्लाइमेट वेरिएबल हो रहा है, कि रेनफॉल शिफ्ट हो गई, आपकी सीजन शिफ्ट हो गए, तो जो पहले जून या जुलाई में कहीं बारिश आया करती थी, अब अगस्त तक चली गई वो। विंटर्स जो है, स्नोफॉल पहले दिसंबर जनवरी में होता था, अब वो फरवरी मार्च में हो रहा है। तो इस चीज को देखते हुए आपको जो सीजन है, जो खरीफ क्रॉप थी, खरीफ क्रॉप आप जून जुलाई में लगाएंगे, लगाते थे पहले हम, इरिगेट करते थे, या बारिश पे रेनफेड है तो बारिश के उस पे। लेकिन जब डिले हो रही है रेनफेड में, तो हम डिले कर रहे हैं खरीफ क्रॉप को। लेकिन विंडो विंटर वाली जो है वो अक्टूबर नवंबर से स्टार्ट होती थी, वो दिसंबर तक चली गई। दिसंबर की क्रॉप आपकी वहां चली गई है। दिसंबर में लगा रहे हो तो मार्च में गर्मी शुरू होती है, तो रबी क्रॉप की ईल्ड नहीं मिल पा रही ढंग से। तो ये सब चीज की प्लानिंग आपको एआई अनबायस्ड फॉर्म में दे देता है। मॉडल में डालोगे आपके ये वेदर पैरामीटर्स, ये कंडीशंस हमारी हैं, तो उसमें हम क्या, वो सजेस्ट करेगा कि आपको ये क्रॉप लेनी है, ये ऑपरेशंस फॉलो करने हैं, ये सब चीज आप करोगे उसमें। नहीं तो आप मैनुअली कर सकते हो इजीली, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, क्योंकि बनाया तो हम ही ना एआई सिस्टम। तो उसको क्या है कि आपको उतना ही लेबर करना पड़ेगा, कि हर चीज को फिजिकली एनालाइज करोगे कि कितना रेनफॉल शिफ्ट हुआ है, तो उस हिसाब से क्रॉप की वैरायटी या क्रॉप कौन सी चूज करनी है वो। क्योंकि शॉर्ट ड्यूरेशन वैरायटी विल वर्क नाउ इट इज, टेम्परेचर राइज हो रहा है, तो उसके साथ साथ वाटर की रिक्वायरमेंट बढ़ रही है, ह्यूमिडिटी एनवायरनमेंट में बढ़ रही है, तो इंसेक्ट पेस्ट का इंसिडेंस ज्यादा हो रहा है। तो ये सब विशेष सर्किल है, तो इसको मशीन को करने दो, तो सॉफ्टवेयर एनालाइज करके आपको आउटपुट दे देता है कि आपको ये करना है।
Sir, a question or tha, say, sir, we say that we talk about the role of AI and impact of AI in agriculture. But sir,
हम्म,
एक अदर साइड ये है कि इंडिया में नियर बाई 86% जो फार्मर हैं वो या तो
हम्म,
स्मॉल है या तो मार्जिनल फार्मर्स हैं। जो
हम्म,
एग्रीकल्चर स्टूडेंट है उसमें से परसेंटेज ज्यादा उन बच्चों का है जो या तो स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ते हैं या तो कॉलेजेस में पढ़ते हैं। तो सर
हम्म।
मतलब व्हाट आर द प्राइमरी बैरियर in to AI adoption in current time or in future to a agriculture student and a agriculture farmer?
इसका ऑनेस्ट आंसर दूं मैं आपको?
ये बिल्कुल
हमारा
सर बिल्कुल।
एटीट्यूड, हमारा एटीट्यूड हमारा एटीट्यूड नहीं है कि नई चीज सीखें। मैं एग्जांपल देता हूँ, जो हमारे मास्टर्स और डॉक्टर के स्टूडेंट्स आते हैं, दे
यस सर।
ऑलवेज वांटेड टू डू वर्क विच हैज ऑलरेडी बीन डन। दे आर नॉट गोइंग फॉर इनोवेशन। तो हम हर चीज रिपीट ही करते आ रहे हैं, जो जो सन 80 में या 90 में जो हम लोग पढ़ा करते थे, वही चीज अब
बिल्कुल
फिर
सर।
वही चीज हो रही है। नॉर्मली आप देखेंगे तो जैसे आप इकोनॉमिकल पैकेज प्रैक्टिसेस दे दी, 70s में आ गई थी कि 80 to 120 kg नाइट्रोजन डालनी है आपको सीरियल्स में, लेग्यूम 20 से 25 किलो डालोगे। ये तो स्टैंडर्ड बना दिया उन्होंने। अब हम क्या ट्राई करे जा रहे हैं,
यस
बार बार हर क्रॉप के लिए फिर से वो डोज निकालेंगे कि ऑप्टिमम डोज, ये डोज आएगी तो उसी के बीच में, है ना। तो उसकी जगह
यस
प्रिसाइज
सर। यस सर।
एप्लीकेशन करो कि किस आपके फील्ड में वेरिएशन है फर्टिलिटी में। तो जहाँ कम फर्टिलिटी है वहाँ ज्यादा फर्टिलाइजर गिराना है, जहाँ कम ज्यादा है वहाँ कम गिराना है। तो उसको यूनिफॉर्म पे लेके जाओगे। ये काम एआई का है कि प्रिसीजन प्रिसीजन प्रिसाइजली हाउ वी कैन अप्लाई फर्टिलाइजर और इनपुट्स टू एग्रीकल्चर टू गेट बेनिफिट्स।
सर सो जो सर फार्मर है, जो सर टेक्निकली बहुत पीछे अभी है, तो सर मतलब वो अगर अडॉप्ट करना चाहता है तो मतलब क्या उसके लिए गवर्नमेंट या जो बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं वो
देखो,
कुछ प्रयास
गवर्नमेंट सब
करें?
कुछ नहीं कर पाती है। ये सब काम आप लोगों का है।
अच्छा।
अब आप लोग ट्रेन होके जाएंगे गांव में, जाके उनको बताओ ये टेक्निक है, और आप उनको करके दे दो कि ये इस टाइप से करेंगे तो ये हो जाएगा। क्योंकि फार्मर के भरोसे आप मत रहिए कि वो खुद लर्न करके करेगा। जो अच्छे इंट्यूटिव फार्मर कह लो, या क्या कहते हैं, जो सीखने की रखते हैं, लालसा होती है ना उनमें, वो करते हैं, बाकी कोई नहीं करता। सबको ये चलता है कि ये काम चल रहा है चलने दो, मतलब एक्स्ट्रा मेहनत
क्योंकि
सब अवॉइड करते हैं।
हाँ, क्योंकि सर जैसे जो जो बच्चे सर आईसीआर में हैं या टॉप सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी, उनके लिए सर चीजें आसान हो जाती हैं। बट जो सर स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ रहे हैं, जो कॉलेजेस में पढ़ रहे हैं, गवर्नमेंट कॉलेजेस में, वहाँ सर वहाँ जो एजुकेशन करिकुलम वो आज उस लेवल पे नहीं है कि हम बच्चों को एआई के बारे में बता सकें। वो आज भी उसी पे चल रहा है कि नहीं, जो एक
नहीं
करिकुलम
नहीं,
बन गया
आजकल
है।
यार देखो, एनईपी जो है, ये न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी, उसमें
यस सर।
यूनिफॉर्म प्लेटफॉर्म आ गया है, हर कोर्स का बराबर है। अब
यस।
भले ही वो कॉलेज वाले ना पढ़ाएं, वो अलग बात है, लेकिन सिलेबस सबका एक है।
यस सर।
बहुत लिबर्टी दी गई है आपको न्यू
हाँ
एजुकेशन
सर,
पॉलिसी में।
वो और सर कॉलेज लेवल पे ही होता है, जो वो बुक प्रिफर कर रहे हैं या जो वहाँ के प्रोफेसर जो पढ़ा रहे हैं, वो नई चीजों को अडॉप्ट न करना चाहते न चाहते हैं। बच्चे बच्चे भी सर सीखना नहीं चाहते हैं, ये भी एक रीजन ये भी है
तो यही तो मैं कह
कि
रहा हूँ तुमसे यार, कि हमारे एटीट्यूड ही नहीं है सीखने के लिए नई चीज।
यस
वही तो
सर। यस
बदलना है हमको। ये आप लोगों के ऊपर काम है कि आप लोग बदलो अपने को। अब आप लोग सीखेंगे
यस
तो आप अपने पेरेंट्स को बोलेंगे कि भाई ये चीज अच्छे फायदेमंद है, तो ये चीज फील्ड में अप्लाई करिए।
यस यस।
भाई आप 60 साल 70 साल वाले को नहीं कह सकते कि आप बदलो। आप खुद बदल सकते हो, 20 25 साल वाले या 15 16 साल वाले बच्चे जो हैं।
यस सर। ओके सर, थैंक यू फॉर योर टाइम।
थैंक यू। नहीं, आपकी अच्छी लगी मुझे यार वो स्टाइल
सर
बात करने की।
इट्स माय प्लेजर सर, इट्स माय प्लेजर।
नहीं नहीं, माय प्लेजर ऑल्सो यार।
Sir, we have few more questions. Shall we continue with those?
बिल्कुल।
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, we have a participant, Rohit. He's studying MSc in Tamil Nadu Agricultural University. He's asking that is the use of AI or sensor, we can differentiate the viral infection, nutritional deficiency, and scorching effect along with microbial and insect damage in a single plant or part of the plant in field conditions. If the detection is possible, how much accurate or precise it is?
Yes, the technology can identify the different part which is affecting the plant. For that, we require large data, large images, and the symptoms. For from these data, we have to train the machine learning. This is the biggest challenge in our AI system. because computer does not know anything. It is working on 10 binary digits. Everything has been converted into 10 format. And the bigger is the data, the accurate is data, and the high resolution images. That will make our system perfect in identifying different type of disease causal organisms, whether it is viral or bacterial or fungal.
Okay, sir. Sir, we have Sai Kunal from SKUSC Jammu, second year agriculture. He is saying, let's say someone starting a business around animal husbandry, cow or goat, advise him how to use AI or AI tools and different AI based apps, etc. As there are lots of tools and application, and it becomes difficult to decide what to use initially and what would be the economical. So please tell how you start using these tools for betterment for farm. Also suggest some AI tools and apps from where one can start using these technologies.
See, it depends on the purpose. For what purpose we are working? For production aspect, for breeding aspect, or some disease aspect. It all depends on the person's perception on for which we are working. If it is he is doing for production, then lameness. If it is in a dairy farm, dairy use, then lameness देखे mastitis डिटेक्शन करें तो इजी कर सकते हैं. इनके जो मैंने एग्जांपल दिए थे, मैं आपको ये क्या कहते हैं इसे पावर पॉइंट शेयर कर दूंगा, तो बच्चों को आगे दे दीजिएगा, तो उससे और इजीली स्पेल आउट कर सकते हैं हमें क्या क्या चीज कहाँ से मिल सकती है और कैसे मिलेगी.
जी डॉक्टर साहब.
बल्कि रिकॉर्डिंग में
Sir,
तो होगा वो चीज आपके पास,
हाँ, रिकॉर्डिंग भी प्रोवाइड करवाएंगे डॉक्टर साहब, और प्रेजेंटेशन भी दे देंगे बच्चों
तो
को.
इसको तो यूट्यूब पर डाल दो ना, वो देखते रहेंगे बच्चे.
हाँ जी डॉक्टर साहब, श्योर.
sir is asking also the disease management.
डिजीज मैनेजमेंट ऑफ एनिमल्स.
Yes, sir.
डिजीज अभी नॉर्मली दिस इज basically based on mastitis, lameness. Again, I will say the same thing. Disease
Yes, sir.
symptoms, blood parameters, urine parameters, this we have to feed in the machine. Then only we can say this is this like this. We cannot visualize by seeing the image of an animal. We can predict the body weight of the animal by seeing the animal height, must control this moves and like that. But disease detection, it always symptom based. And different type of images like mastitis, we have to put camera in the bottom, then it takes the images of the teats and like this, thermal imaging. But we can definitely say if body, we are working on a body temperature. If it is more than normal, fever is there, then certainly there is one ailment is there. And that is a part for veterinary doctor, not for AI. It is simply gives you an idea that animal is sick, we have to go for treatment. And one more best example is for detection of estrous cycle. Once the animal is in heat, that is a perfect time for insemination, whether it is artificial or natural.
Yes, sir. Sir, we have one of our participants, Smith, who has been waiting to ask the question. Smith, kindly unmute yourself and ask your query.
हेलो सर, मैं
हेलो.
स्मिथ डोले, पुणे महाराष्ट्र से हूँ. मैं एक एग्जांपल देना चाहता हूँ. एआई इन शुगर केन फार्मिंग. हमारे यहाँ बारामती में माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के साथ पार्टनरशिप करके एआई की मदद से शुगर केन ग्रो किया है लास्ट साल, और उसकी यील्ड 120 टन प्लस एकड़ है. और यूजुअली 60 to 80 टन रहती है ये हमारे यहाँ। तो एक बड़ा अचीवमेंट है हमारे यहाँ पे।
ताली बजनी चाहिए यार,
अ,
डबल हो गई, ऑलमोस्ट डबल।
बारामती।
बट यू आर इन
हाँ
बारामती,
हाँ हाँ
then you can visit our institute, National Institute of Abiotic Stresses.
हाँ, यस
They
यस।
are providing some trainings also on this AI.
बायोटिक स्ट्रेस इंस्टीट्यूट में।
NI BSM Baramati, there.
हाँ हाँ हाँ
NIA BSM,
हाँ हाँ हाँ
देखा है उसे कभी?
हाँ, देखा है ना।
बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं वो आजकल,
हाँ
वाटर उस पे, कंजर्वेशन पे,
हाँ हाँ,
सब। क्योंकि बैरन फील्ड को उन्होंने फर्टाइल बनाया, लश ग्रीन कर दिया।
यस। और एक क्वेश्चन था सर,
हाँ।
ये एआई डिवाइसेस इतने कॉस्टली क्यों है? मतलब हमारे यहाँ मेरे फील्ड में फाइलो कंपनी का कायरो डिवाइस है, वो क्लाइमेट
हाँ।
मॉनिटर करता है और उसकी कॉस्ट अराउंड 24,000 है पर ईयर। और भी बहुत है, मतलब सैटेलाइट इमेजिंग, एग्री पायलट डॉट एआई, इनकी कॉस्ट हाई क्यों रहती है इतनी?
इसकी कॉस्ट हाई इसलिए है कि कंपटीशन नहीं है। दूसरा क्या है कि जो आपका आईपीआर जो कंपनी ने डेवलप किया है, उस जो रिसर्च किया उसका कुछ तो वो अर्न करना चाहेगी ना। इट इज जस्ट लाइक फार्मा सेक्टर,
हाँ
वंस
हाँ
ए न्यू
पर
ड्रग
ये,
कम्स इन द मार्केट
हाँ
इट
हाँ,
इज ऑलवेज कॉस्टली। दैट्स व्हाई गवर्नमेंट इज गिविंग,
yes,
promoting the generic medicines compared to branded. The same thing applies here only. आपने एक सेंसर बनाया, आपने मान लो आपने खुद ने डेवलप किया, तो उसमें कुछ खर्चा किया, तो उसको कमा के भी तो रखोगे ना। तो उस पर कुछ में वो पेटेंट लेते हैं,
हाँ हाँ
तो पेटेंट लेते ही वो फिर कॉस्टली
हाँ
वैसी हो जाएगा कि कोई दूसरा उसे बना नहीं सकता। कंपनी में जब तक दूसरे को नहीं पता चलेगा तो कंपटीशन आएगा नहीं, तो
yes,
मोनोपोली बाजार में रहती है, इसीलिए वो महंगी रहती है। दूसरा इतना प्रिसाइजली बनता है ना, छोटे माइन्यूट उसमें बनते हैं,
yes,
प्रिसीजन चाहिए होता है,
हाँ
तो प्रिसीजन हमेशा महंगा होता है। ये सिंपल एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ आपको,
yes,
बीकर होता है, लैब में बीकर होता है।
हम्म,
बीकर सस्ता मिलता है, जैसे
yes,
ही उसमें ग्रेडिंग कर दोगे, आपकी 50 ml की लाइन खींच देते हैं, 10, 20, 50, 30, वो एकदम से डबल कॉस्ट में आ जाता है। तो वो चीज है कि आपको मेजरिंग के हिसाब से वो परफेक्ट है तो महंगा आएगा, नहीं तो नॉर्मल बीकर आ ही रहा है। 250 ml कहेंगे, 250 ml का ले लो, उसी में ग्रेडिंग कर दी गई, जो स्केलिंग करते हैं ना बीच में खींचा रहता है वो, तो इसलिए महंगा है। हाँ, आने वाले टाइम में सस्ती होगी, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स चीज सस्ती होती जाएगी। ये तो नेचर है इसका, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का। मोबाइल्स पहले महंगे थे, अब धीरे धीरे सस्ते हो गए।
हाँ
कोई नया मोबाइल आएगा महंगा होगा, ओवर द टाइम सस्ता हो जाएगा। तो वही चीज है इसमें। अभी विद इन 10 years यू विल सी दैट चीप सेंसर विल बी अवेलेबल इन एग्रीकल्चर। कुछ टाइम तो दो उनको भी, लेकिन इतना टाइम भी हम ना दें कि हम बिल्कुल उल्टे हो जाए कि यार सब चीज मशीन कर लेगी, हम कुछ नहीं करें।
यस। एक्चुअली इतना मतलब कॉस्टली होने की वजह से फार्मर्स अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाते, मतलब स्टार्टिंग के स्टेज में।
यार वही तो कह रहा हूँ कि ऐसा
हाँ
जी बना के उसको शेयरिंग में डाल दो तो
हाँ
इजी रहता है।
हाँ
भाई 100 रुपए की चीज आप अकेले खरीदो, उसको 10 आदमी खरीदो, 10 रुपए पड़ते हैं आपको।
हाँ,
उसमें करो ना, बेनिफिट शेयरिंग कर लो, चाहे कॉस्ट शेयरिंग कर लो, उस टाइप में इजी हो जाएगा। भाई जैसे कई पूल कार में चलते हो, ऑफिस जाते हैं ना, पूल कार में चले जाते हैं, 4 आदमी बैठे एक कार में बैठ के चले गए, तो वन
हाँ,
फोर्थ रेंट लगा। जबकि सिंगल जाओगे तो पूरे देखे आओगे आप अकेले। अब हम क्या है कि प्राइवेसी भी चाहते हैं, किसी को शेयर करना भी नहीं चाहते, दूसरी चीज तो कॉस्टली तो आएगा ही आएगा वो चीज।
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू।
Yes, sir. Sir, this is the last question for today. Shall we continue with this?
या लास्ट इज ऑलवेज बेस्ट।
Ha, sir. It is really so interesting. Sir, she's Likita. She's completing her BSc Agriculture from Best Innovation University. So she have a small question that plants are naturally highly sensitive to the environment. In your view, does AI in agriculture serve to replace human decision making, or is it true purpose to help us keep pace with the plant's own rapid biological responses?
Uh, See, we should not leave everything to AI. Just see my last slide where I put natural or human stupidities there. तो हम अपना हिस्सा क्यों छोड़ें machines के लिए? Machines are better for when we are in dilemma. They are a simple helping tool. They are not our masters. The decision they can help in taking our decisions, and don't keep every decision on them only, because they are made from our intelligence only. Because कुछ हम कहते हैं कुछ मशीन अडॉप्ट कर रही है, कुछ जो गैप आता है हमारे डेवलपर में और हमारे कहने में, वो गैप हमेशा रहता है. सिंपल है, जैसे आपके टीचर ने आपको पढ़ाया तो आपने 80% ग्रास्प किया, फिर आप उसी कॉलेज में टीचर लग गए तो आप 80% 100% मानोगे ना अपने को. तो जब अपने स्टूडेंट को बताओगे तो 60% पे चला जाएगा वो नेक्स्ट वाला. तो उसी हिसाब से है कि आप हर चीज को क्यों उसी पर डिपेंड कर रहे हो. तो लेजी हम जो लेजीनेस आ गई ह्यूमंस में, वो यही तो हुआ है कि मोबाइल चलाते रहते हैं हम दिन भर, कुछ करते आगे पढ़ते नहीं. वर्चुअल जैसी स्क्रीन ऑफ हुई सब चीज भूल गए. तो वर्चुअल मेमोरी जो बुक्स की होती थी हमारी, बुक्स पढ़ते थे, वो तो शायद मुझे लगता है हैबिट ही खत्म हो गई. लाइब्रेरी में बच्चे जाते हैं तो सर्चिंग करते हैं ऑनलाइन, वहां मिल जाता है उन्हें, फिर उसी को कॉपी पेस्ट करते हैं, तो लिखना लिखते नहीं. तो ये सब चीज मैं बुराई नहीं कर रहा, लेकिन ये पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ है हमारी आजकल की. इसमें कुछ हम लर्न करना चाहिए. ये मेरी सिंसियर एडवाइस है आप लोगों को कि यंग हो तो कम से कम थिंकिंग और राइटिंग पावर मत लूज करो. क्योंकि कहीं भी जैसे यार इस जॉब में आओगे तो जब मेंस देने जाते हो या सिविल सर्विस का मेंस लिखते हो तो आपको बिग टाइप आंसर्स लिखने पड़ते हैं. तो उसमें मैं तो ये देखता हूँ बच्चे आजकल 2 सेंटेंस कंटिन्यूस नहीं लिख पाते मीनिंगफुल. बाकी तो कुछ लिखवा लीजिए. सॉरी टू से, बट इट इज फैक्ट नाउ.
Thank you so much, sir.
थैंक
On
यू.
behalf of Agri SAARTHI team, I extend my sincere gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Anurag Saxena sir, for this enlightening and visionary session on AI and machine learning for smart decision support systems in agriculture and futuristic agriculture and animal husbandry. Sir, your insights into technology-driven agriculture truly inspired to us, thinking innovatively and working towards smarter and more sustainable agriculture future. I would also like to express my heartfelt thanks to Ajay Khasana sir for this esteemed presence, valuable guidance, and constant support, which greatly motivated us in organizing such an impactful academic and professional programs. My sincere gratitude to Mr. O.P. Chowdhury sir for his encouragement, leadership, and continued inspiration, which strengthen our vision and mission at Agri Sardi. I would like to thank all the participants for their active involvement and enthusiasm, which made today's session a great success. Once again, thank you all for for your respected time, and thank you, dignitaries, for everyone present here.
थैंक यू एंड हैप्पी लोहड़ी.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much,
sir.
Lakshya.
I wanted to thank Ajay, Chatrisa, and Agri SAARTHI for inviting me for this talk. I am highly enlightened about the vision of a young generation, and this platform should continue for newer aspects of agriculture or new to make our new generation more enthusiastic about the agriculture, because young generation is not taking agriculture as a career. They wanted to become professor, scientist, but they are not farmer. But we need some farmers also. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you so much, Daksa. And
Thank you,
definitely
sir.
students will come forward and they will be well-educated farmers of the future.
Yeah.
There will be some change in the future also. Thank you so much for your blessings and to bless our audience. Thank you so much, Daksa.
Okay.
So I also thank you all the participants and the attendance link have been posted into the chat section. Please mark your attendance and we will meet tomorrow at the same time. Till that time, happy Lori and Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.